Hi Starlings, it's Casey with the Starling Song. And as I said in my last video, I was going to do a video on how to get a job or doing a money spell. So this is a really easy way to do it. Clearly there are lots of ways out there to do it. I'm not saying this is the only one or even that this is the right one, but it's one that's worked for me and worked very recently. I just got a new job, and I had done this before I did the interview and then I left something there, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then afterwards, I did this spell. So, when you're starting out with this, if you're going to do an interview, if you're using this as a get a job spell, this is a step you would want to take. Find something like an herb that resonates with you in regards to money. And for me, it was cinnamon. And I had some cinnamon gum. So I was chewing that before I went in for the interview, and then I took the wrapper, and similar to what I'll be doing with this, I folded it inwards, and while I was folding it inwards, I was thinking about getting the job, thinking about how the job would be, thinking about all the aspects of the job as if I were already there, and while I'm folding that in, so I can put my intention into that paper. And then, before the interview, I threw my gum away with the wrapper in the garbage at the store, so it's keeping some aspect of me there at the store with my intention. I did the interview, and then I came back home and I performed this. So what you'll need is, I use silver, or you could use gold Sharpies. It doesn't really matter, but it just, for this purpose, I use silver because it reminds me of like money. So anything that helps you think about money or helps you think about the job or something like that is really a great tool for when you're doing any kind of spell. So that's why I like using silver. And people will be saying that I'm wasting $1, but let me tell you, this is not a waste if you're getting a job and it works. So, and besides, a lot of people are out there spending their dollars on like Redbox movies that are B-flicks or something. So anyways, what you would do is you write out your intentions here, everything you want for the job, like how you want to feel while you're at the job, how you want the job to pay, like how much you want the job to pay. You can really aim for the stars with this at this point. So you just write out everything that you want for the job, where the job is, all of the specifics. Try to fill up as much of it as you can on the front of the dollar. And because I've already done the spell, I'm not going to dollar, but just wanted to have it out here for demonstration. And then what you'll do is, now that you've had everything that you want written onto this dollar, you can add any herbs you want, like the cinnamon is what I use for this one. You could also like do ground frankincense, bay leaf, anything that resonates with you that makes you think of money or jobs would work great. And then, similar to what I did with the wrapper for the gum, you would carefully fold it inwards so that you can keep all of the herbs in. And this is the way that I did it, but you could do it any way you want to. I just find that the more you secure it, then the better it seemed to work. And I've done this before a few different times, but the most recent one I used cinnamon. And you don't necessarily even have to use a real dollar. For me, I just like using actual money because it's so significant and it's so real. Like, you could just use like Monopoly money or something like that, but that still costs money to get, so I don't see the point. And then you just fold it inwards, securing the herbs. And it is kind of hard to get it to all stay in there. But once you do, you can put it on some tongs, and I've actually got some. Let me grab them. So I use just long metal tongs like these. You could probably also use tweezers, although they are very short, so you might burn yourself. But anything you can. You could even just put this on a dish that's fireproof and light it, and make sure the whole thing burns out. And while you're doing that, you can just think of your intention for the job and like what you want to get while that's burning, and visualize that like intention being released through the smoke into the air as you burn that dollar. So anyways, that's a really quick and easy way to do a job or money spell. You could use it either way. If you're just wanting to get money, you could try doing it that way, but usually getting money involves work, which involves getting a job. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any other ways you like to do it or any other suggestions, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys at the next video.